We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Houston Astros and the Baltimore Orioles. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Hector Velasquez will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, one of the keys to this guy is throwing strikes. He's not a big strikeout pitcher, only averages less than 7 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So he's more of a pitch to contact guy, and you'll know if he's on early. He needs to get quick outs early in counts.
Now to the plate, Michael Brantley, one of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting.
Guy continues to swing a hot bat, hit over 300 last month. We'll see if he can keep scorching here in this one.
Let's play ball.
Here comes the first pitch. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. Runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel on that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
Comes set. Now the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Brantley aboard here at first with nobody out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. This is popped up. There to take it is the sure-handed Iglesias, 1 away.
Batting third, the third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He enters this one second in the American League in round trippers.
This guy's just what you're looking for if you're looking for one of your corner spots to have some power. Not only glove work on one of the corner positions, but lots of thunder in that bat.
First offering on its way. In the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. One and 0 pitch on the way. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps, line to line. This team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
Runners on first with 1 down. To short, hit hard. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
first, the center fielder, number 4, George Springer.
Digging in, George Springer. He comes in today leading the American League in batting for the season.
What a season this guy's having. He leads the league in on-base percentage, so he's mixing in some hits. He's also drawing some walks. A great combo. Any way you slice it, this guy knows how to get on base.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Hey, D-Row, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. George Springer puts 2 on the board with that home run. Number 13 for him on the year, and the Astros have taken a 2-0 lead.
Loved a homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, number 10.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Changeup laid off down around the shins.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Down the left field line and deep, and this will wind up a foul ball. Won't go after the 2-1 sinker, and it's 3 balls and a strike now.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Inside, he misses, ball 4.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
Into the box, Jordan Alvarez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the belt, the pitch. And it's 1-1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Here's the 1-1. Skied into straightaway right. Stewart is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Astros play 2 on the 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the first. It's now 2-0 Houston. Lance McCullers gets the start for Houston in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, it's not easy to bunch anything together against this guy. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of under 1.10. So we may see some hit and run. We may see some bunting, and we may see some running, because if you want to lay around and try to get hits off this guy, that's not the right thing to do. One of the top pitchers in the game right now.
Ready now, Hanser Alberto. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he gets the call that time for strike number one. And fellows, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Batting second, the right fielder, number 24.
Now at the plate, DJ Stewart. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Stewart, a 25-year-old. He's a second-year big leaguer. The windup and the 0-1. And they go away here. It's a called strike. 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. Tucker looks up into the flag court and gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 14 on the season. As the Orioles have cut into the deficit, it's now a 2-1 ball game.
That bomb didn't tie things up, but they're only down 1 right now and feeling pretty good they can come back.
So here's Trey Mancini. And she'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Called strike. 0-2.
Hey, I love that pitch right there. Better execution after just giving up an extra base hit.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Mancini now.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
A full count to the Orioles' designated hitter. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Grounded weakly toward third. Bregman gloves it. And there are 2 away now.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Anthony Santander the next to bat. First delivery to him on the way. In there, no balls and a strike.
Hey, I know it's early and we're in the first right here, but he's going to have to work that heater to both sides of the plate. He cannot get away with missing over the heart of the plate all night.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
Hey, if you're going to get a swing on a pitch that far in off the plate, pretty much options are wide open.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Orioles get one back on the solo home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's the Astros 2 and the Orioles 1. Second inning upcoming from Baltimore, but first, here's Heidi Watney with a little bit more on the forecast.
Well, Matt, the weather forecasts I'm hearing down here point to a fairly significant threat of rain later in the ball game. Of course, the grounds crew and umpires will work to get this one in without delay, but they also told me that they won't hesitate to halt the game to let the weather pass through if it's impacting the play on the field or, of course, putting the safety of the players at risk. For now, we'll have to wait and see how things develop.
Yeah, Heidi, thank you. And guys, certainly having a fresh bullpen ready for a game like this one will be an important step towards a victory.
You hope not, but you knew it potentially could happen. You kind of read the grounds crew. If they were running and scattering in the dugouts and running towards the tarp, you kind of prepared yourself that this one was going to get shut down at some point. You got to stay focused. That pitcher doesn't care. He's trying to take food off your table.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Good waste pitch. 1-2. Now the pitch.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw will be well late as he reaches at first.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
At the plate, Kyle Tucker, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Nobody out, runner on first. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
The 1-1 home is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Now the 2-1. Down the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. A runner at first with no outs here. Hard hit ball to second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Batting ninth, the catcher, number 17, Martin Maldonado.
So a runner on first with one out now. And up next, the former Angel Martin Maldonado. He's set and the pitch. Alberto gloves it. There's one. On to Davis for a side retiring double play. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Chris Davis at the plate now. Past meetings against Lance McCullers. Just a couple of matchups. No hits in 2 at-bats. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike one. McCullers has a reputation, or a knack if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty D, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least one or two times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Chance Sisco waits on deck. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And there's one away.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Chance Sisco.
Standing in, Chance Sisco, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. First offering on its way.
0-1's the count.
And 1, here it comes. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that two-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a few knots on some people's shins.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now. The 1-2. Popped him up. Bregman in foul ground. And he makes the catch for the second out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Dwight Smith Jr. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And that misses, ball 1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Now here's the pitch. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They're down 2-1. All set for the start of the inning, and Michael Brantley settles in to hit at the plate.
Michael Brantley.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a cold strike. Line drive to left. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And the Astros get something started right away. It's a leadoff double.
Well, back in the day, you would hope your leadoff man can work a walk or leg out an infield single, but not in today's game. Now they expect the leadoff hitter to have a little pop, just like this guy. Nice leadoff double.
Here's Carlos Correa now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Has a look, now the pitch. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. He's got it, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
Striding in once again, Alex Bregman. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Yeah, and I know you want to lace a line drive or hit a potential home run, but I'll tell you what. Grab the cheap ribby when it's there. Give me a ground ball middle of the dime.
The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. And add a run on the sacrifice fly as that'll make this a 3-1 game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Here's George Springer. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses inside 1-0. Springer takes his swings from the right-handed batter's box, but he's one of those rare hitters that actually thrives facing same-handed pitching. One of the very best in the game, as a matter of fact, in that type of matchup.
Yeah, Matty, he does not leak with that front side. He keeps that shoulder tucked, stays inside the baseball, and it gives him every opportunity to hammer the fastball and stay on that breaking stuff.
Gurriel.
So here's Yuli Gurriel taking off his Springer in the dirt here. Oh, and this is low and it won't be dug out, so he picked the right pitch to run on there, and he's in at second base with a stolen bag. The 1-0 delivery. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
Now the 2-0 home. Finds the zone, strike one.
That's ball
3-1.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
The 3-1. This misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Next will be the designated hitter, Jordan Alvarez. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope. Ball 1.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
2 men are on with 2 men out. A 2-0 count to the Astros DH.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
the 2-0.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Hit weakly back to the mound. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Astros forced to settle for only the 1 run. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Astros 3 and the Orioles 1.
Welcome back. As the Orioles look to get the offense going here in the third, this is a lineup that has had its struggles this season. Entering the day, they rank near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening, so he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. A ball and a strike. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Strike taken. Good pitch on the lower part of the zone.
2-2.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. 2 down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Hunter Alberto.
Striding into the box, Hanser Alberto. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. Here it comes.
Ball 3.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
Now the 3-0 offering. And that misses for ball 4.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
In now for the O's, DJ Stewart. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
First offering on its way. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. And he misses low with it. 2-0.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
And it's fouled away. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
2 out with the man at first. Popped him up. Correa waits on it, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Orioles. They still trail it here 3-1. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager, and he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. Looking at the advanced data, our researchers found that about 9 of 10 swings are resulting in some sort of contact today, which is well above Major League average. The result has been a lot of balls in play, a lot of hits, and solid run production, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring in Jose Altuve.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. And the pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Grounded to short. Iglesias is there. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The right fielder, number 3, Kyle Tucker.
Coming to the plate now, Kyle Tucker. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Three runs, 5 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first will get him. Scored at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And you can see the top 2 pitch velocities here. 96 on one hand versus a still respectable 92 on the other. Ready for another chance? Martin Maldonado, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
2-0 now. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Here it comes, the 3-0.
Yeah. 3-2.
3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th, but before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and overall he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Digging in now, Trey Mancini. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Lifted in the air out to right. Tucker waits on it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Anthony Santander.
Digging in the switch hitter, Anthony Santander. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
To 1-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Fouled off. Hit hard to the right. Foul. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Here's Chris Davis now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. One and 1 the count to Chris Davis. Davis, a native Texan. He was a 5th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Score holds. It's 3-1. Back to the top of the order now, and that brings in the left-handed hitting outfielder Michael Brantley.
23, Michael Brantley.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Oh, that's good.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up, and the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
The batter, number 1, shortstop Carlos Correa.
At the plate, Carlos Correa. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Again, another foul ball. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring it right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. On its way is pitch number 75.
2-0.
2 out, nobody on. Called strike on the change. 2-1. Here's the pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
The center fielder, number 4, George.
So here's the cleanup hitter, George Springer. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, if you know an umpire has a tight zone, as a hitter, you tighten your zone as well. No reason to go after the borderline pitches unless you really have to.
Here's a look over to first. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Line to the right side, but a foul ball. 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Hit on the ground to third. Alberto fields it cleanly, and as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for Houston, and it's still 3-1.
Leading off for the Orioles, the catcher, Ken Cisco.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
And he fouls this one off. Ready on 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now.
2-2.
Ball 3. 3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see, he's right up there, 4th in the AL in that category. Settling in now, Dwight Smith Jr. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play. I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
Hey. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. The pitch. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
The 3-2 pitch. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Now at the plate, number 12. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. That just misses off the inside for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Knuckle curve is off the bottom edge. 2 balls and no strikes.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Here's a swing and a shot back up the middle. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Yeah, maybe a shot here now with 2 as they finally get another base runner on. He's stranded 6 in a row prior to this point, so he's had his way with these guys for the past couple of innings.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. From the belt, the pitch. This one's down to third. Bregman fields it cleanly. On to Altuve for the force out, and the inning is over. Orioles leave one, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Number 29 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Now pitching for the Orioles, number 29.
New inning set to get underway, and digging in to bat next, the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. First offering on its way.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
The windup and the 0-1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Number 12 backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Jordan Alvarez.
So digging in now, Jordan Alvarez. And now a pitch on the way. In there for strike one. 0-1. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. A 1-1. It's a swinging strike on the fastball. The 1-2.
Well, that's it.
And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Now the pitch. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Count is 1-2 now. Changeup laid off down around the shins.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Ready with another 2-2. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Fouled away. He'll try it again. 3-2. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros as the lead remains 3-1. And Digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Sliced hard on the ground, and a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Adapt and persevere. That's what I always said on the offensive side. Down in the count right there. Batter hits a ground ball the other way. He's able to fight off a tough count and get himself a base hit.
Stepping in now, DJ Stewart, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Two and 0 count. Here it comes, and it's fouled away. Two and 2. Full count now. 3 and 2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Nobody out, runner on first. Fouled off. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
1-1.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Popped him up. Maldonado over to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, center fielder, Anthony Santander.
So stepping in, Anthony Santander. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
1-1 the count now. From the belt, the pitch. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
2-2.
Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. Throw over to first. And a dive, but he's back in. Rolled slowly to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Orioles. They still trail it here 3-1. In now, Kyle Tucker. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Fielder, number 3, Kyle Tucker.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled away. Another one sent foul. Another 0-2 coming. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Again, he sends it out of play. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
That's fouled off to the left side as he makes him do it again. 3-2. Another full count pitch home. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
And that at bat will put a smile on any manager's face. The pitch total of the opposing pitcher just keeps going higher and higher, and he still couldn't put him away. So this inning is off to a good start for the guys carrying the sticks.
Stepping up now, Martin Maldonado. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He's set. Here it comes. And this pitch is right down the middle. Strike 1.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
Now a throw over, and he'll get back in safely. As a look, now the pitch. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Here's Michael Brantley. Ball one. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit.
Now batting, the shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Stepping in, Carlos Correa. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
Count for 3-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Runners are at second and third with one down. Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike 2. Soft liner to the left side. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit, and he's safe.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
At the plate now, Alex Bregman, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. The 1-0 home.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Now the 2-1 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Iglesias to his left. He's there. On to Davis for a side retiring double play. Astros plate 1 on a couple of hits. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. The Astros on top 4-1. Joe Smith gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
38, Joe Smith.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And up next, the left-handed power bat of Chris Davis.
Chris Davis.
From the stretch. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. Smith was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys, because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Here's the first pitch to him, and a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. A ball and a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Two balls and 2 strikes, the count to Chance Sisco. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Into the box, Dwight Smith Jr. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0. Hit on the ground to third. Bregman has it, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1-2-3 go the Orioles, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Miguel Castro has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 50, Miguel Castro.
Ready to begin the 8th, and next the dangerous power threat, George Springer. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball, that's inside.
Castro, a right-hander who goes 6 foot 7 inches tall. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. A 1-1. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway.
Boy, D-Roll, that's awful scary from a pitcher standpoint, but what's it feel like when you hit one as a hitter that you know is going right at a pitcher?
Yeah, it's scary from the offensive standpoint as well. You know, you're taught to hit it right back where it came from, but those moments right there make you cringe as you're coming out of the box. We got lucky with that.
In now, Yuli Gurriel. He swings and grounds it to short. Iglesias is up with it. On to first, and they get the double play.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jordan Alvarez.
Stepping into the box, Jordan Alvarez. First pitch of the at-bat. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike 1. Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Astros are down quietly, but they lead it 4-1. Ryan Presley is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 55, Ryan Presley.
So striding in, number 12. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
The second baseman, Stevie Wilkerson.
He's set, and the pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground at the left side.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
So now to the plate, Jose Iglesias, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. From the stretch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Digging in and looking for more, Hanser Alberto. He singled his last time up. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes. The 1-0.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Now the 2-0. Hit high and deep out to left field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Now batting, number 24.
Into the box now, DJ Stewart, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 0-1 delivery. High in the air out to center field. On the move is Springer. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting.
Digging in, Trey Mancini. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. 2 out, nobody on. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. But the Orioles strike for 2 thanks to the 2-run home run. 9th inning coming up. It's now a 4-3 ball game. All set to start the 9th in this one, and standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Jose Altuve. And now pitch on the way. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Now here's a shot out to right center field. Turning for second is Altuve. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference, so double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
Stepping in now, Kyle Tucker. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
1-1.
No one out with a runner at second. Line down the left field line, but this will be foul. The 1-2. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. Into the bleachers and gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 4th home run for him on the season, and it's now 6-3.
Well, any insurance run you can put on the board this late in the game feels like 2 runs. That's how important they are. They're up 3 now and only need 3 more outs to end this one. See if they can close the deal.
Standing in now, Martin Maldonado, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home.
2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Missed with it again, and it's 3-0 now.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole and getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And Michael Brantley settles in to hit at the plate. He set. Here it comes.
No.
Ball one, taken just off the inside. A runner at first with no outs here. That evens it up 1-1. From the stretch.
Inside, ball two.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Here comes the 2-1 to Brantley. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Nobody out, runner on first. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Good battle. Count remains full. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Richard Blyer comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out.
Richard Blyer.
Carlos Correa will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. From the stretch.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
First and second here with nobody out. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Blyer playing here in his age 31 season. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Ball 2 with a sinker that runs off the inside. Correa in front, 3 balls and a strike.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
None out, runners at first and second. And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Digging in to try it again, Alex Bregman. And with every base occupied, a big hit here could really put this one out of reach. First offering on its way. This is lined into left field, and he delivers a big base hit. 1 run scores. And a relay to the plate, and he is in there.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
George Springer will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. From the belt, the pitch hit down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 4 runs here in this half inning.
Nope.
Missed low and inside with it. 1-1.
Nope. 1-1.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball back outside.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
Now the 2-1. Hard hit to first. To Iglesias for one. Back to first, but he wasn't able to set his feet that time as he gets knocked down, and they only get one.
Now batting, the first baseman, Gurriel.
Coming to the plate now, Yuli Gurriel. 0 for 2 for him to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jordan Alvarez.
Ready once again, Jordan Alvarez. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Oh, that's out.
Lays off 1-0. A ball and a strike. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Two and one.
That's out.
3-1.
Ball 3.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Three-two pitch. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. 9 men come to the plate, however, 5 of them score. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. The Astros lead it 9-3. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And next it'll be the outfielder, Anthony Santander.
Anthony Santander.
From the stretch.
Oh.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-0. High and deep down the left field line. And that's going to land foul. Up high. 2-1 now. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. On deck, the powerful Chris Davis. And the 3-1. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
At the plate, Chris Davis. This will take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike one.
One strike.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
The 1-1 is laid off for ball two. To 2-2 now.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Fouled off.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
He stays alive, still 2-2.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Swing and a liner. But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out.
The batter, the catcher, Chance Cisco.
Orioles down to their final out, and that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Cisco. First pitch coming. Here it is. He's baffled by the curve that time for a strike.
He's had a rough night at the plate, and maybe that last pitch is a good indication of why. Discipline appears to be an issue.
Left side, but well foul. Baltimore down to their final strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
9-3 the final tally here in this one. Houston jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Lance McCullers earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Ryan Presley works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros, 9 runs, 11 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Orioles, 3 runs, 5 hits. No errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 26 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.